Well, it is great to have all of you here, and definitely I appreciate it, and I'm sure most everybody does. To start off with, some of you may be familiar with Shoshen. It's Japanese, and it has to do with having a beginner's mind. I was introduced to it a number of years ago, and it has really helped change me in how I approach attending workshops, trainings, and I use it in all of my classes. When we start a class, I don't care what level it is. I don't care if you've been there before, had this topic before. Go in there with this beginner's mind. And so that's what I'm hoping you're going to do tonight with each one of us. With that said, I want you to take a minute and think of a time when your mindset limited the possibilities. Think about a time when your mindset limited your possibilities. Now think about a time when a slight shift opened up many doors. It's about mindset. We choose our mindset. It can be a winning mindset. It can be a victim mindset. It can be a fixed mindset, or it can be a growth mindset. I'm going to share just a little story with you. A number of years ago, I've been doing trainings and educating for a number of years. And I remember early in my career, I was doing a training for this organization I worked for, internal healthcare. And it was a small group of clinicians. And I remember after the training, I had always had the mindset that when you do a training, you want to be positive, you want to have high energy. So the training was over, and one of the clinicians came up to me and said, I really didn't appreciate the energy and the positiveness you had in the session. Okay. That's fine. I didn't get defensive, took it away. And over the time, I recognized that the most important thing when you're doing any type of training or educating is to know your audience. It's really a lot easier when you have a small group. I mean, I knew my clinicians. It's a lot more difficult if I was doing a presentation for 100 or a couple hundred people. But it was me learning to change my mindset that was pretty well established. What's really exciting is that several months ago, I was reintroduced to mindset. I'm an instructor with Kapiolani Community College, non-credit. And they had called me and they said, hey, Cecile, would you come and work on this 5-week leadership workshop? We're going to have someone come in and do a training, but we want you to be part of it. Some of you may know this person, Rusty Kamori. He's local. He was the winningest tennis coach at Punahou for a number of years. He has since left Punahou. This is his 3rd book. This was released this year. The whole first section is on mindset. He is now a keynote domestically and globally. And he also is an executive coach domestically and globally. And the people he works with locally are probably people you actually know. Don't you dare do it right now, but at some point, Google Rusty Kamori. Rachel will have my neck if you dare to take out those phones. Anyway, he has a lot of the interviews he's done over time there. And he really helped reinforce the value of mindset and how important it is. And we're the ones who are in control of mindset, of our mindset. And the book is titled Superior. And this isn't about me being more superior than my neighbor or my next colleague, coworker. It's about me being my best. So it's a little bit probably misunderstood sometimes to think, oh, superior. No, it's just being the best that you can be. There's another concept that is complementary to mindset, and that's called blind spots. We all have them. We don't always know what they are. But I want you to go back now and think about a time where you made an assumption about something, and your assumption was wrong. We've all done it. We may not identify our blind spots unless someone has taken the time to tell us that we have them, or that you've run into that situation where you made that assumption and that assumption was wrong. And then sometimes it will kind of hit you a little bit better. Understanding that we, as individuals, can control our mindset and learn more about our blind spots can really help us personally and professionally. And what would be helpful, as Rachel mentioned, it's about planting seeds. And so what I know I would hope is that you'll take some of this information and plant seeds, not only for yourself personally and professionally, but for friends and colleagues, and share the information. Because that's what's important, is when we can share the information in our own learnings. So I invite all of you to once again think about your mindset. And how can you go tomorrow and possibly think a little bit more deeply, do a little bit more reflection, and maybe think about how you can shift your mindset to make it a winning mindset and a growth mindset. So with that, I will leave you with those two very important concepts of mindset and blind spots. And more importantly, Shoshen. Always go into something with a beginner's mind. It will open the doors. Thank you very much.